Here we have a video of my homemade model train table I built on Tuesday afternoon. On Monday night I went to Bunnings and got all the stuff I needed, like the hammer and saw I used to cut the wood and nail the nails together, and the wood and all that. I had wire line around and used the track I had before. The way one wire got tools outside to move them into a grain mill. That's the grain mill started already of the project. But this table took about an hour to build. Me and Mum built it together. She held the wood I nailed all together and cut the wood. And she helped me put these sides on yesterday, so it wouldn't, if anything does derail, it doesn't come off the table. But all I'm using 00 gauge track with HO. It doesn't matter which 00 and HO will work with both. The exact same gauge, is just a bit bigger. HO is a bit bigger than 00. On the thing I've got a 6 lever red and black frame. Red levers as signals, black as points. But lever 6, 4 and 3 aren't hooked up anything at the moment, but lever 5 and 2 and 1 are hooked up. Number 1 controls the lower quadrant semaphore signal. Put the camera close to see it. Pull lever 1. Sometimes you have to back and sometimes you get to reset, but there's that semaphore signal working. Lever 2 controls the, I'll show you from this angle the train. Let's see. Now I'll show you lever 2 working. Lever 3 controls the points. Hang on. Lever 5 controls the east point. The notching is NR109 in the background, I can run that soon. But underneath the table, Peak DC Concepts point motors. No, talk like that. Same on this side, I've got one here, but I've got it tied up. I'm going to be tied up this wire shortly, so it hides it. Same on this side, I've got another one this way. These are actually pains to get in the setup because they're not easy to hook up. So I recommend if you're going to do the first time around here, I'm use flush mount point motors. They're really easy to install and no effort to do, but I use them because I had them. I bought them the other day. So now I want NR109 with the PN grain. I was going to run these other ones with it, but they had a derailment issue, so I took them off at the moment. So I want NR109. That's my platform, but I want to move out to the table for a minute so you can see it. I did notice it wasn't really good quality in the dark, so I just did a really fake. Only 2 of my RAL fans know how loud this locomotive is in real life, like Matt 57 has seen this loco in real life. Hayden knows how loud the A66 is, this one here, but not how loud the GAN is. I don't think I showed Hayden the GAN, I can't remember now. If my fans wonder, don't leave the railway set in here. I always put the trains inside. And just stop doing it all. This is all to put wires on. My mum left it right there, so I've got it in my hand for. I'll show you where the railway sets are kept. It's my bedroom. They're kept right on there. That's also the same shut. That's where they kept on the thing. All the locos work except for S300 does actually work as a single. Once I use it in a multi-unit setup. So I want it. I'll go over there. seen this stuff much in real life either. I really want to see this stuff in real life, but I've not seen it once in real life. There's another point I've got fixed up, so there's a roof contact, I've got to repair that. So when I have time, I'll saw all the fences together. Yeah, I have problems. So I'll stop the train at the grain mill and I'll use P13 to shunt the wagon to the grain millers. On top of these locos, you have an uncoupling tool. Because I use Sargent engineering couplings, so that's much better than KD's. Leave that on there for a moment. That didn't work. And sometimes when you do that, it does uncouple, but I don't understand why it didn't this time. There you go. Again, it shorts out, but there's a problem with the connections on this layer, so I've still got to repair them. Keep the grain train tiles there. What I'm going to show you is P13. The couplings I'm going to show you. And if you haven't seen the video of the couplings, I have Sargent couplings. You can check that video out. I'll find the video, I'll put the link in the description. But all my logos have these couplings. And Carriage have that couplings as well. Open like that. And close like that, so they open and close the knuckle like that. I'm going to show you P13 coupling up with the wagons. These are actually prototype couplings, so they actually work up the real thing. You want to make sure you have the couplings straight, line correctly, and the knuckle open, like one couple. Me just select the knuckle coupling, I'll put it into view. Drop 109 here. Man, I should join. I'm actually going to move a bit away so I can get a bit of a speed to it, because sometimes you don't give enough speed at one couple fast, one couple up, so I'm going to give it a bit of a speed here. Nothing about that time. So now I'm going to shove this train into the grain mill. I'll close the camera screen up so I don't like leaning into grains, but so I'll shunt. I'm sure I might just see what the maniacs can see, but I'm up here on the grain tracks. I can't see. I think I'm going to shunt, stop, pull the frame, and I'll shove it into the side so we pull it into the way first. P13 is not yet being converted to sound, DCC sound. It's only running on a DCC decoder, so I can run on this layout. So some of my only got 3 locos to make sound, and the rest are just on DCC, so I can run on my own layout. Oh, have I now what I know was there? So let me just move that loco. Ding around here, then get it out of the way. Should be far enough. Oh. Well, there. I'm going to come back in a sec to get the train working, but the transformer was acting up again, so I was going to pause the video and then come back when I got the transformer working properly. I'm back now with the video. I just had a bit of a transformer issue, but I got it working again now. Because hey, your transformer would be easy to do and all my other friends to do. More trying to have a simple transformer, but this one I have is like all computerized. It's a bit of annoying to do with trains, but you see these buttons here. You have loco, and then you just dial in all the combinations of the locomotives. This is letting I want to know what controls that locomotive over there. And 13 controls the P class, it's over there. That controls everything. So these all, I have about, I think over 13 locomotives in my collection, and they're all under their own number. So I got digital. I'm going to make a book one day for my model trains. Things I can look, so I know what locomotives are. So sometimes I forget what they have to read, decode everything to run them. Sometimes. So now I'm going P13 into the siding. So I need to say make them for thing for myself and then all my numbers. I know what train is which. So this will go to the grain more, I hope. Let me just turn off the headlights of V919 so the lights rolling in so I can do that because I won't have to leave it stuck. I'm still stopping every time. Oh, hang on. Yep, grain car derailing again, so I have to do this to sort that grain car out. I ain't got still figuring all the bugs out of this thing because it's still a bit glitchy, this track. I'm still all set up. I'm going to make a new soldering iron to do reports. Yeah, my mum's just returned home from the shops. As you just saw, I'm walking past on the camera lens. I've got all 3 different P-class marks, P-class locos, so that's why I've got so many P-class models. So now it's in deciding, so to uncouple, I might hold the uncoupling tool here. I'm still doing this, this. I'm still filming it a little bit here, but I need to do the uncoupling tool on the P-class. That on the P-class.
See my charger. No, I put my shopping away.
Can you do the uncoupling tool quickly?
No, I need to put my
I'm filming still over there, Mum. I'm still filming a bit. You just do the uncoupling and just run away. On the table. I've been on the coupling on the top of the P-class. So there we go. You see those couplings? I don't have with any cars. I just have to touch the coupling tool like that, and it uncouples all the wagons. And do it with wagons, but I'd recommend with the end sets. You don't do like what I've done with the PN grain wagons, like couplings, everything sergeant couplings. It doesn't work all right for your model rails. So what I've done This is the first class car for the model trains. This is the back. There's a backboard here. Oh, that doesn't even work. I think it's the to produce the backboard here, probably. Where the locomotive joins up a foot sergeant couplers, but where I have joined the gainways up, that's what they call them. They call these things on British, these plastics on British coaches, by the way. I've got sergeant couplers, KD couplers on the thing, and on the economy car, no, on the economy car, on this end it has the sergeant coupler where the locos join, and KD coupler here, and on the first class car, on the buffet car, nothing's been changed on it. Because I've learned a mistake, if you have them like this, too close like that, it doesn't make the curves just derail, so you can't have it like that, so that's why I had to do modifying. So I'm going to pause the video, come back, and I've got these wagons set up, because I have to visually look at the wheels, so don't go on the track easy. I'll come back and I've got them set up. Well, I'm back now at the end, it's with A6, it's hooked up, down, got some power wagon on it. I'm going to go back and get the power wagons. Now I've got A6s at the end, so it's hooked on the layout. Now I'm going to run this train down the layout once, and then it's set on the track. I had that logo on there for funny looks on my old train transformer. I thought I'd do one thing on like a motor on my old train transformer, but I had that on there for funny looks. But nowadays, V-Line A66 and all the V-Line P classes don't run anymore. So P classes still get run by SSR though. Only V-Line P that runs today is P13, but all the V-Line P's being sold off by the SSR. Sold to SSR. Now this is stored in Bendigo about, I can't remember whether it went now, but I'll have to look on the thing in the description. And like I said in the first part, we'll put the video of the coupler he's stripping. So there's my A66. I'm going to run it, stop it where the grain mill, where the summer 4 is, and then the video. I'll stop it over here and I'll plug it inside afterwards. Well, I'll shut the motor down, the headlights, and that's the end of the video.